ooh. Okay, wait a minute. What am I saying? I'm not outside. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Yes, I know you're ready.
Hmm? So big old problem. Like that. Oh, whenever you're ready.
Ooh, yeah. Good morning, good evening, good night, good middle of the night, good early morning, good sex. This is your boy Ray, just Ray underscore 215 on all platforms, and this is another edition of Blunt Talk Radio. Hello, everyone. Say hi. Say hello to your boy, my co-host, the one and only.
Hello guys, it's Perry over here, Seth, Perry with an I, like to sound fancy on all platforms.
I know that's right. Ah, a lot to talk about today. How was your week?
Oh, my week?
Yeah, how was your week?
My week was fucking sad.
Your week was sad.
I'm just loving my week so far. Just waiting to get back here on Blunt Talking. I've been so excited about this. I also had like one of my hand models come through last week, and since I had posted her, the clients had started to roll in. So this week I have a few bookings.
That's choice.
Hmm?
That's putting me a choice. That's cute. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, so I have a few bookings coming up this week that I'm very excited about. So stay tuned. Keep an eye out on my profiles and whatnot to see the pics and what.
Interesting. And what else is going on?
With me, not that much. I just been chilling. Living my single life. And, I'm not trying to get too raunchy too soon into the thing, but just been chilling.
Well, it don't matter. If you listen to it in the morning, it's gonna be raunchy. If you listen to it at night, it's gonna be raunchy. If you listen to it in the middle of the night, it's gonna be raunchy. Once again, let me give out this disclaimer for my people, for the people, for all you new people. Oh yeah, shout outs to all the listeners that downloaded us over the last week. You guys are definitely the A1. All right, so before we get started and everything, before I tell y'all how my week was, everybody that yeah, where the drinks at? Let's just drinks. Come on. And I need to give my normal intro. Okay, so very very interesting. I want to shout out to whoever's overseas, like in Germany somewhere, for tuning into the show. It was very very major. It was a couple downloads from Europe regarding the shows, the podcast. I felt big about that. I felt a little cheeky going on. I felt had that links in my pants. But on the other note. Shout out to all the fucking hate that I got for starting a new podcast. How about that one? Like, y'all just won't let a bitch be the fuck great. I don't understand what the problem is.
It doesn't bother me so much. For you to hate, you had to at least, recognize that we had a podcast out there. So thank you for that much. I appreciate you. I really do. Thank you for the recognition.
I don't.
I
don't. It cost me $400 fucking.
You know what they say? If you have haters today, just make sure you have 5 more by the end of next week, and you're doing something to fuck right.
I don't need another 5 haters.
I need 10 of them.
Listen,
20,
I need support.
30.
Okay.
Oh, the support comes with the hate. For every one hater, you get 3 supporters and shit like that. It all flows down. I had great feedback, amazing. I actually had personal conversations with a few of my family and friends, stuff like that. Actually, one of my family members I didn't think was gonna watch it, and she fucking loved the show. So
shout out to Change Your Minds. Shout out to us changing people's minds.
Yeah, she even like the actual page and whatnot. So I'm here for that. So fuck all the haters, because like for every hater, I'm gonna get some supporters and this and that. Oh, let me just ping off of that. While we were talking about supporters and stuff like that, we do need you guys to keep chiming in. We want all your unwarranted opinions as well. You can hit me up on all platforms, jump in them DMs, not just for appointments, but just to talk your shit.
And we are on Instagram under Blunt Talk Radio. When you go to our page, our contact information is on there. Our call and talk back phone number is 267-473-6763. And we can be reached at blunttalkradio215@gmail.com for questions, comments, concerns, care, show ideas, might not take them, just being honest. Oh, okay, so back to my week. Shout out to, listen, I'm going to explain something to you. This is how we operate, and I'm just going to put this all the way in the airwaves. If you ghost me, you're dead, right? If I don't hear from you for like 2 to 3 weeks, I ain't hear from you 2 to 3 weeks. It's basically given, what the fuck? Why would you come break out my car window?
Oops. Are we getting into this?
We are getting into this.
Okay. I feel like without dropping names, you have to give a little, backstory onto why you feel as if your window got broken out by this person.
Because I don't want to be with them.
Oh. So yes, apparently, well.
It's not apparently.
Apparently.
Ain't no alleged the fuck way.
No.
Ain't no apparently or allegedly. The fuck happened was Monday morning. I got up, went to the store like I normally do. Got my water, my cranberry juice, banana. I'm eating healthy and shit. Pack of cigarettes. Fuck it. Came to the house. Did my therapy. Because I'm working on me. Doing my shadow work and trying not to be out here busting out niggas' faces and shit. I get a call from one of my boys in the neighborhood, like, Ray, somebody bust your fucking window. I'm like, no, he didn't. He's like, I don't think it's your car though, but hold on. So I'm like, who the fuck will bust out my car window? It's 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I just went to my fucking car. Like, I legitimately just went to my fucking car. So why is somebody trying to bust out my car window? So he calls me right back. He's like, yeah, right now somebody bust out your car window, they broke your car. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I go to my car. I get my thoughts together. I go to my car. And I go look at the car window. The passenger side window is definitely gone. Now, the person who broke into my car knows me very well, knows my situation because the things that they took out of the car.
Allegedly, the person that
ain't
broke
no
into the
fucking
car.
allegedly.
We do not have footage.
I do.
You got video footage?
Do I?
Oh, we have video footage. Now I did not know we have video footage, and now we actually know it was this person.
Oh no, we definitely know. It's a definite. I definitely know who did it. The video showed it all. So it gave I don't really fuck with you like that. Like, me and you not cool no more. It was a thing. It wasn't a thing no more. I don't want to get too deep into why it's not a thing no more, but it definitely was some bullshit. So you broke out my car window because you ghosted me. And I let you know from the gun bust, like, we could just be chill. Like, we could just be friends. Nothing else. Like, and
wait. Who ghosted who?
They ghosted me.
No.
Bro, you was with me when the fuck we was at the situation. So listen, if I text you good night and you don't text me back until August the fucking 9th, who ghosted who?
Okay, listeners, our viewers, there's a lot of messiness here. They were in a whole situation. You get what I'm saying?
5 years ago.
5 years ago. It doesn't matter, but we were just at a party of his like last month. You get what I'm saying? It's just a whole famboozle. Personally, I wouldn't.
It's not a fucking famboozle. It's not a famboozle.
Personally, I wouldn't have broke his window at all. I might have took a shit on his hood or some shit like that, but I wouldn't have broke.
You shit on my hood?
Because people do things when they're angry at people.
But what you angry at me for? I did nothing wrong to you. I let you know the definition and the confines of our relationship once I decided to let you be my friend again.
He felt like you were playing with his feelings. Period. Point blank. Period. He felt like you was playing with emotions. He's lucky that I evolved into the person that I am today. Because a lot could be done, and I'm not doing it. I felt like y'all should have stopped talking at the beginning of the year. We should have been stopped talking. They should never start talking again. But that's just my personal opinion, and your window wouldn't be broken out right now. But you like crazy, though. You want to talk about that? I do like crazy. You love crazy. I love crazy. like mental disorder, like split personality type shit. It like turns them on because I don't understand though.
Toxic dick is so good. You just
Because I don't understand it.
yeah, I'm on Facebook Live right, not Facebook, Instagram. One of them lives. That's the nigga I was telling you about.
Oh.
That nigga. Yo, so one day y'all gotta come down to the studio. See Peep the Blitz.
Oh, see, he look like he's trying to get high.
No, that's the nigga that was asking me about my sneakers. He not trying to get high.
He trying to get high.
Oh, I'm not. I'm trying to get my dick sucked.
Oh, well, you might be able to do that if you could get him high.
I'm not doing that.
Yes, the boys out here be doing that, y'all. You know, you bottom Miss Tina, and they are ready to do some things.
Well, I mean, back in the days, you bought him some weed and he was ready to do some things. And that was cocaine and now Tina. So back to this nigga busting out my car window. At one point, in a couple weeks, we gonna definitely get into why, the what's, and all that. I just don't feel like divulging that messy shit right now. Like, man, you got enough heavy shit to talk about today, don't you think?
You know, I was gonna take a pause. I took a pause last week on some few topics you get me. You want to bring up just half of it, let the people, you know, simmer, let it sit down so they be sitting there like, oh my gosh, what happened? What happened?
Listen, tune into last week's show, comment on the fucking YouTube page, comment them under the podcast page, comment up under the damn Instagram page, and then just comment. But please don't be sending no messages through people to me. I don't give a fuck. If it's anything to do with my show, the show has a page. Comment on the show page.
I was so confused. We're speaking indirectly right now, so that this whole rant is out to somebody. Got you.
It's out to somebody's.
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 Okay.
Somebody's. Not just one, somebody's. So please. Oh, and to the friends that's telling me congratulations but didn't even listen to my shit, y'all can eat a dick.
That's fucking me up. Like, I had a few people that did hit me. I was like, oh my God, you know, I'm just so happy for you to sit there. I'm like, well, how did you like the show? They're like, I didn't watch it yet. I'm like, well, what the fuck?
What's the point? Don't congratulate me on shit if you're not participating. Like, if my friends tell me they got a clothing line coming out, and I say congratulations, best believe that congratulations comes with the purchase. I don't see not giving out the support. You my people. Don't congratulate me. You not checking out my shit. Just don't do it. I prefer you not do it. I don't like the feedback.
Because at the end of the day, I'm the type of person that's going to ask. I want all types of feedback, especially from my loved ones. And if you want to say that, you know, you didn't watch the show, it's like, well, I really don't want to care about how happy you are about me doing my show.
Fuck you and them damn kids. That's how the fuck I feel.
Well, fuck you and them damn kids. You hear that? You heard it from the horse's mouth right here. But while we're speaking on this, on our show, you know, whole like with support and stuff like that, I just wanted to talk about black businesses. You know, let's get to that.
You about to make a joke.
I'm sorry, but because we got to get talking that. Because I was just talking about it recently, and you know, me trying to, you know, brand myself and start my own little thing here, you know.
Oh.
We just take. Go ahead.
For those people out there that are really seriously, legitimately trying to start a brand and build a real brand with a serious product, it's something I do very well. And we will have an upcoming show for small businesses. I will have a couple people in here from the area that has successful small black businesses. We're going to be talking about branding and things of that sort. And then coming weeks in September's going to be like our back to school special. Reading Rainbow. You also learn something, hopefully.
But yes, when it comes to y'all, these black business people, I need y'all to step up y'all game on y'all customer service. To be completely honest with y'all, that's really the only issue I have with these small black businesses, or even, you know, any black businesses at all. Customer service be highly lacking, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people agree with me. A few people I have talked to on this also agree with me.
So let me ask y'all a question, people, since we all here and everything. What the fuck y'all gonna do when we become the majority and the white folks become the minority? Y'all gonna still have lackluster customer service? Like, is this still gonna be a thing? I need to be, like, let me know. Y'all demand all this money and shit for y'all products and services, which some of y'all come highly recommended, and y'all deserve it, but y'all lack that customer service aspect when it comes to y'all company. I order something, you tell me it's gonna be shipped in 5 to 10 days. We know COVID and fucked up the goddamn mail system. Why the fuck 3-4 weeks later my shit still ain't here when I text you back, or I sit you in your DMs or whatever the fuck, you got a whole neck roll. It's a neck roll. I don't give a fuck if you typing this for me. I feel the neck roll. I was raised by black women. I know the neck roll in the text. You done neck rolled me through the motherfucking Instagram post or text, and I still ain't got my shit.
Well, at least he would get his stuff ordered. My whole thing is, I feel like the last few times I have tried to go to a few black businesses, I'm not going to point no exact names out, but I literally felt like I was hunted them down to the point where I no longer wanted to purchase the clothing and I no longer wanted to purchase the furniture. And these are people I brought plenty of business to. There are other side hustles as well because I like to smoke my Mary Jane. So I have brought them plenty of business, and you have no issue selling me your marijuana. But when it comes to actual buying product
that's
from you,
because that be the whole mask of the situation. You really don't do what you say that you do.
but it's like I want like. I don't know about some people. I really be genuine and like really happy for our people like making strides. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of people be like, "Oh my God, you have like views of Republican." I talk a lot of shit. I will say what I'm going to say, and I try to hold a lot of you on a a higher standard. But there's no reason why you should be saying you starting a clothing line, and I'm hype about your clothing line. I want to wear your clothing line, and I'm literally contacting you once a week about purchasing from your clothing line. That is ridiculous, and that is just horrendous when it comes to customer service.
That's because some black folks don't believe in product development. They don't know that whole research and development stage. They just, let me go ahead and get me 25 T-shirts from out of Michael's or something, screen print machine.
No, he actually was like on some design stuff. Like his stuff was, he had a whole little logo thing, little this and third jackets. Something I was gonna wear, something I was gonna buy. It wasn't that. I'm sorry, I don't want to be talking about a lot of people. I am not here for the black businesses with the generic sweatsuits and the generics. Like he just said, like, I don't want your Hanes shirt that you went and took through a presser and stamped Get Life on it. And I'm like, well, what is that? Well, that's my brand, Get Life. And it's like, you have a sweatshirt that says Get Life on it, a t-shirt that says Get Life on it.
Get Life too. Like, you got bras out the 5-pack that got Get Life on it. Like,
I don't even give a fuck what we get. It's like, you were trying to be like Coach or Steve Man from the rip. Like, you just going to take a t-shirt and picture and it's just going to sell. No. His actually, is some shit like, he took some thought into it. He did a little design. It got some stitching to it. And I wanted to rock the shirt and the jacket and the certain things that I had seen from him. And I didn't see that. Is that the point? I don't even buy weed from him no more now.
What, is everything the prototypes that, like, he just got samples?
No, he was rocking the gear. That's how I feel.
He just got samples.
Apparently.
So listen, for people that don't know, it costs a lot of money in infrastructure to have a clothing brand. Like, even buying 25 shirts out of Michael's, like, them shits cost. And when you get serious about it, you start to realize, like, your paper ain't long enough.
But I feel like if you're going to try to get serious about it, when somebody is hunting you down to try to buy your merchandise, let them buy it.
I wish you ever know selling my stuff.
If I love it, I'm here for it.
I didn't even know you did.
I'm sorry, I'm here for it.
Shout out to everybody that bought some Urban Club shit, because they were supporters. And nobody was calling me asking me for free shit.
And please, I want everybody to feed, get a little feedback on all this. I really want to know how y'all feel about these black businesses out here. I need these people to hear this stuff and, so they could, like, do better, basically. Like, do better.
It's giving very going down to the barbershop and you made a $9 appointment, but you don't get into the gym at 12.
Which is the reason why now that I go to the Asians, cutting me hair for $10.
And you in and out.
And the boys is in there. Everybody in the whole fucking city be in that joint. I said, I'm about to start going back to the black barbershop, so they got to be lowering their prices now. Y'all can't have nobody.
Still $50,000.
Everybody, Ling being there fucking shit up.
With the master set.
Yo, fucking shit up. The boys being like, let me get the fade and stuff. I be like, yo, y'all at Ling. And she be fading the fuck out of them, dog. Like, they be in there with all 8 kids. It be them, Bobby, Uncle, all of them. They all be in there lined up. They had to get more cheers and shit.
Which one you go to?
I go on 60th and Locust. Look, see, no, that's it. You be doing free promotion here. We not doing it.
You can get an ad spot. Oh, yo, today's motherfucking episode is brought to you by...
All right. But yeah.
Look, what kind of weed did I smoke before I came in this bitch? Listen, if you on the live, you can see my face. I'm... Starting next week, before the show, I'm going to be posting a drink recipe and a strain of weed that goes along with the episode. So you can mix that cocktail. I don't know if I can get the trees, but you can definitely elevate your vibrations with us as we do this show. I wish the show was definitely someplace a little bit more so we can elevate our vibrations during the show, but we can't.
So all our real drinkers, just take your favorite brand and take your favorite juice and just drink that shit, Period. That's us real drinkers shit. I usually, chase mine with water.
I'm not chasing alcohol.
Oh, it works out perfectly. No, but hydration should go along.
So,
real drinking shit.
I just puke in Raleigh. I just puke in Raleigh old school. I get drunk enough till I'm drunk, and then I just go throw the shit up. Is they open their own bottle? Yo, shout out to the why is the folks in the gallery or the lack of gallery? I don't know what the hell you want to call this now. The people chasing you around the mall first thing in the morning, they just be so goddamn newsy. There is no more dick in the gallery, y'all. Gays, stay out of here. I just need y'all to stay from me out here.
There used to be dick in the gallery?
They used to be, yeah, back in the day. Used to be notorious. Notorious. Notorious for the cruise spot.
I don't cruise.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Of course you would.
I'm sorry.
Alright, so we're going to take like a quick little 20-second break real quick, and then we're going to get into tonight's topic, today's topic, this evening's topic, this afternoon's topic. Okay. You ready? So, in news today, well not today, this week, Texas is allowing everybody to carry a gun without a permit. Like, without a permit. Like, there's legitimately 90% of Texans is walking around cocked and loaded, literally, without a license. They were saying that no one is required to have a license to carry a gun in Texas.
I can't find the exact post I was looking at though, but the thing that made it funny was people was actually shocked about this.
Why?
That's what I said. I said I'm not confused on why. Like it's Texas. I don't know. I've never been to Texas before, but any movies and the things I watch about Texas is usually a gun-toting state, and everybody just able to keep their doors open because you know if you come to my bitch, I'm gonna shoot you with this shotgun. You get me? That's what I think of when I think of Texas. So for them to be like, oh, well, I don't need a permit. I thought they never had permits in that bitch.
But why do you feel as though I don't know how I feel about that. It's like a catch-22 kind of sort of.
How so, Sway?
Because you know the crime in Texas is fairly low when it comes to gun violence and stuff.
So
because they believe in capital punishment.
That's why they allow the
So it's basically if you kill me, the government gonna kill you. An eye for an eye. Either way you see it. Especially if it's not on some stand your ground or defending your family, self-defense type shit. Like, you just can't be out here busting caps and niggas' asses.
Hence why they don't have no issues with the guns over there.
I get what you're saying, but then at what point, if you're not running background checks and licenses, the Illuminati can have a fucking gun. When I say the Illuminati, you know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about my Illuminati. So you have somebody like that running around with a pistol?
All right. This is just, I feel like this is common sense right here. We run background checks here, yet our gun rates and crimes and killings involving guns is way higher than Texas.
That's because the police are selling the guns to the people. I say what the fuck.
I feel like none of that matter. I feel like the background checks don't do shit unless you. I need people to start getting psych exams. I need you to fucking have to go through some psychological exam or some shit before you even get a permit for a gun. Because a lot of crazy motherfuckers I know have guns personally that don't need to have them because they are fucking boo-boo boos. But since they never been arrested and they don't have no nothing, then they gave them and they is a few cards strip of a deck.
But I just feel like on some real shit, like that's where my catch-22 comes in Texas. Like, all right, so I'm not from Texas, so I can't tell you if they doing the background checks and the things. But if you don't need a license.
But the proof is in the pudding. A license doesn't stop anything. Our rate is still higher than theirs, so it doesn't matter.
So if you're saying that we gave everybody here licenses,
I feel like you should take all the bitches away. I feel like it should be like in the movies when we have a big ass fucking bonfire and all the guns got to get thrown in there, and if you get caught with a gun, bitch, you get put down. That's how I feel. I'm really anti pow pow pow.
You anti pow pow pow.
Very anti pow pow pow.
You anti pow pow pow.
Cause I feel like it's it's like what they say, having a gun, you're more likely to get into gun violence. If you don't have the guns here, it's no gun violence. Motherfuckers are literally pulling up the cookouts and jumping out of cars and airing the whole cookout out because they wanted to kill one person. If we didn't have them guns, how would they kill that person? That whole cookout would have been aired out.
Well, I feel also, instead of people using their words to express how they feel, and how we used to do back in the day. All right, throw your ones and twos up. If you dick me, you dick me. Niggas is straight shooting people now. There's no.
It's been.
I don't even want to argue with you. I just want to pop them for the point.
Looking at a video on Facebook the other day, some lady in the these two ladies. It was a video that went viral. These two ladies were arguing at like Onions or some shit like that. It was some like some stand at a gallery or some shit, and they were arguing, big heated argument. Now, it was a man there that was able to actually just to diffuse the situation. But within the comments, people were like, "Oh, that's why I always stay strict this and the third." And I'm like, would having a gun in that situation would have changed anything besides somebody being shot in front of their child at that moment?
I wonder if big niggas cares about.
Huh?
I wonder if niggas what big dicks
What the hell does that have to do with it?
Because I think, listen, I know men who are of a particular penis size that overcompensate for a lot of things. A lot of things. The car, the clothes, the money, the jewelry. A few of them got guns. So I mean, is there a nigga sitting around like with like 8 or 9 niggas like, yeah, I gotta go, but like, big dick energy is a big thing. Like, if you were legitimately walking around with big dick energy, I don't think you're walking around with a gun. Unless you live in Texas.
What was I watching the other day? There was a whole thing. It was like this little, it was a fucking cartoon or some shit like that. There was a whole thing about big dick energy. And it was like, they had to have the big dick energy or it didn't work. And it was like a magical power or some shit. I gotta remember the fuck I was watching.
It's like black girl magic, like the big dick vibrations come off. Like, is this a thing? Because I legitimately, like, as I'm going through my Rolodex of things that I've been through and people that I've been through, and all the boys with the penis, the big penises, that, you know, they knew they were ugly, but they had a big dick, or they was pretty with a big dick in the body. Like, it was just a thing of, like, their swagger and confidence was completely different than the light-skinned nigga that I knew from Westchester that had the money, but the big truck and a little penis and then the gun. Like, I didn't get the overcompensation of it. Shout out to you know who the fuck it is.
So yes, can y'all please comment on the guns, not the big dick energy. We want you to.
I want you to comment on all of it. I want you to comment on all of it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Please tune in and comment on how you feel about the guns, and because like I said, I'm very anti pow pow pow. I am not.
So you anti.
I am anti pow pow pow.
So you anti little dick energy.
No, yeah, I'm definitely pro big dick energy.
Okay.
Definitely pro big dick energy. If you about to hear me start talking about dick. If you have genuine big dick energy, I hate a motherfucker that think just because they dick big, they give them daddy status. That is
okay. No, when I say big dick energy, I'm not.
It's a certain type of energy.
It's a certain type of energy. The penis size ain't necessarily got all to do with it, but it got something to do with it. Like, I just think men with a larger member.
That's a little dick with some big dick energy.
Well, hey, how about this? The dudes that I know with the little penises, they got big dick energy. They got good little dick.
Okay, so
like it's exciting. It be exciting.
Of course, the segment goes back to penis of some type of way.
Okay.
At least we're not talking about this in this week, you know. Some people actually talk about that too, so I actually got replies about that. People did not know that a whole fist is, some heteros did not know that a whole fist goes in the asshole like that.
Wait till we talk about pegging.
I actually know somebody that does pegging.
Like,
so
is she a dominatrix?
I don't know what she does, but she has tried it before.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And my best, she was just so here for the whole sticking a penis up a man's butt. I don't know why she was so excited about doing that.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's a whole other topic. Can we please get it? So,
that's some gay shit.
So here's the thing. So my co-host said that the people should have the pow pows. Shouldn't have the pow pows, or get the license for the pow pows.
No pow pows. No license for the pow pows. Because there should be no pow pows.
What's funny that you said no license and there should be no pow pows.
I want to be like on some real Badland shit. Like, you ever watch the show Badland?
Is that like that was the Ninja Police?
Yeah, they like completely banned weaponry and shit.
Like an AMC show.
The period.
Yeah.
But it was the concept behind it. I was talking about like.
Yeah, like I'm definitely for the shit. But listen, it's funny that you said like you don't want no pows. I found out yesterday that a 21-year-old mother in Florida was killed by her toddler by a gun on a Zoom work call.
Whoa.
In her house.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say about that. Like, I don't know how to feel about that. I don't like, where did the gun come from? Like, it's a lot of questions that's gonna lead up to that your toddler had the gun. Because I'm pretty sure she was protecting her household.
You mean her man or her? I don't want to speculate. Like, that's fucked up.
They were protecting the household.
That's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
That's really, really fucked up. At what point do you start to, you know?
That's like the lady last week. I'm in New York, outside, chilling. Just left a funeral. You know, they at the repast. You know how niggas do the repast. We all drinking, getting fucked up. And somebody literally walks up to her and blows her her best friend walked up to her and blew her head off.
Wow.
And that, you know, they don't get all the details exactly why.
That's probably some shady shit.
But it was just they walked up, blew her head off, and it, oh,
Oh Lord.
oh, child, I felt that. But yeah, like oh, girl, what the fuck is going on here? Child.
Bitch, did you see them boots? Oh my God, listen.
But the people that's
at some point, y'all really got. I wish we
got this video that's gonna like post later, but like right here we have like a whole window and like we can see everybody that walks past and the shit that just walked past us right now, y'all.
It'd be a mess. Like, this is why I'm glad I picked this place, because it gives us stuff to talk about that's going on. I need Philly, like, to get better with this drug crisis, though. It would be nice. We get a little bit cleaner street.
You know what? Somebody had posted something else and I'm here. Fuck that shit.
Oh, what shit?
Fuck the drug crisis. It's only the white people that got a problem with it, for real, for real.
Okay.
It's once in a blue that you see the black people out there looking all fucked up on Kensington. Once in a blue. Let's be serious.
You trying to say we doing most of the hand-to-hand combat?
What?
We trying to say we doing
We get them the fuck out of here any way we can, and we know how to get them out of here now, bitch. Let's get your hook to this fucking nut shit. Here you go. Somebody actually had said that, and I was like, that's some serious shit. It's really only the fucking white, and that's why they so, because if it was us up there fucking passed the fuck out, all fucked up and shit, we'd have been rounded the fuck up. They'd be up there passing out needles and doing needle cleanup. You know why they do that?
Wow.
Because the white people.
Well, I mean, that stops the transmission of a whole bunch of STDs.
We shouldn't they didn't give a fuck when it was happening to us either. They didn't give a fuck with the whole AIDS pandemic and shit like that. And a lot of people think that was a lot of sex and shit like that. Most of that was from the fucking drug shit.
It really was.
And they didn't give a fuck about us
It's
with that
funny
pandemic.
that you said that, because I had a similar conversation with someone last night about the way that HIV and AIDS affected me, because they were bringing up the conversation that we had last week about the baby and his comments and how he just alienated a whole fucking population with that statement about the HIV and AIDS. And I had to let this person know, like, that shit's been affecting my life since I was like 5 or 6 years old. My uncle, who used to get high for heroin, did drugs interjected with needles, so he contracted HIV. The stigma was so bad back then that my grandmother wanted nothing to fuck to do with him. Like, he literally had to come home to die in our house, and my grandmother didn't want nothing to do with him, and it fucked my mom up because she had to take care of him. So after that, like, shit just spiraled out of control. Like, I know that now as an adult, but like, yeah, it was fucked up. But we already know. We good. That's why we love therapy.
Yeah, but that's what, like, the whole drug pandemic that's happening right now, like, is, because I feel like we're all speaking on the same thing, Kensington and shit like that. The black people that it is affecting, it is the younger kids. And it's sad, but these kids are out here getting high. Like, and it's fucking tragic. And I watch these new TV shows and stuff like that, and they talk about, Lil Nas X and stuff like that, promoting stuff on, pushing stuff on our kids. Have you watched the new, remake of Gossip Girl? Okay. Have you watched that shit, Euphoria? Okay. These are all shows about high school kids. Have you watched Sex Education? Okay. These are shows that me, a grown-ass man, when I watch them, I go like this to my face sometimes.
Why the fuck is you covering yours?
Exactly. On certain parts, I gotta be like, oh, what's happening? These are shows about high schoolers and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, let's keep it a bean. I wasn't out there in high school. Like, I mean, like, I wasn't fucking and all that shit like that. But I was out. I was definitely
No.
positive. But like the drugs thing, I didn't get turned out per se to the whole ecstasy pills and all that shit. So I was wilding like to ballroom.
We didn't like that was some rich white kid shit. We don't do that.
Like I just smoke weed and might drink.
But now they 15 and 16 years in our hood, fucking getting addicted to Xannies and Percocets and shit like that. Completely just oblivious. Whole fuck like just fucked up, child. Just fucked up.
That's because weed costing too much now.
The weed ain't costing enough that I gotta spend $10 on no fucking pill.
I'm not,
the pills cost too damn much.
I'm not with the dipping and not, and the only thing I want to never mind.
I'm not with my teeth falling the fuck out.
That happens, period. when you do, see, this is the thing about, I don't, recreational drugs, you can get high. It's not what you do, it's all in how you do it. And I've been saying this for years because I think when it comes to certain cultures and certain ethoses, when it comes to our ethnic backgrounds, drugs is just something that we know. All the Puerto Ricans that I know, and I love my Latinos, they get high in some form or another. And I'm not just talking about smoking weed. Like they do cocaine, some of them do heroin, some of them do both. But it's a thing that you know that it's just culturally them. All the black people I know for the most part, we smoke and drink. And then I know a few people that do cocaine, and the stigma that's behind it, that's attached to us, is so fucking bad that they make it, they hide it.
Oh, but I don't think we talking about cocaine, but most people.
No, we not. We talking about drugs in general, but now we getting into where this younger generation is popping these perk 30s. Like my people hit me and was like, I got a lemon drop. I hit them back with a whole bunch of question marks. Like, what is that?
Yeah,
He was like, you don't do? No, I don't do pills. I don't do pills. The only pills I do is I take my sack meds. That's it. I don't do no pills.
I don't like taking Tylenol, child.
Me either. Neither do I. I don't even own none in the house.
Yeah, leave that shit alone.
Right. Like I don't. That's not my thing no more. Like for the simple fact that I've known personally 3 people that's died overdosing off of ecstasy within the last 6 months. You know.
Well, no, I feel like they're trying to fucking off the kids because they be faking it with that fentanyl thing, whatever it's called, fentanyl, whatever the fuck it's called. They be acting like it's the shit they want to take, the perks and the Xannies and stuff like that. And the kids, first of all, if you out here doing these drugs for you should be hyped up what the fuck you doing. Somebody should be able to put a pill in front of your face, completely blank. You should be able to tell them what the fuck it is. If you can't do that, don't take it.
That was my thing.
Don't take it.
Anything after that, I had to research first.
That's my thing. People are like, oh, I got this kind of stuff that I don't know what the fuck that is, so guess who's not doing it? Somebody posted somebody posted us today about this weed thing. They was like, oh my god, I was in Philly and somebody got me for a bag of weed. It was the bag had popcorn in it. I'm more like, you didn't open up the bag to smell the weed.
How the fuck you know it got pop?
They opened up. Hold on, let me see.
So it's called popcorn buds. Well, shout out to the people that don't know. When you go to the dispensary, they got something called blades or popcorn buds. Popcorn buds look like little kernels of popcorn, so that's why they call it.
I'm like, people just out there buying weed and not checking it.
That's what the fuck they get.
Like who?
That's what the fuck.
Who don't open up their sack and smell it, look at it and shit before you get the rest of your money?
Shout out to you a reputable dealer.
Huh?
Why you don't know a reputable dealer?
Who?
Just anybody. The only person, like, I used to have a connect in Miami. I lost my connect in Miami. But when we went to Miami, it was like, hey, here, take this. It was given very that. When I go to New York, I got several connects. Like, when I go to down south, I got connects. Like, how do you travel these places and not know somebody where to get the good?
No, they was right here in their own town, I believe. Like, just got finesse for eighth. No, they might have been traveling.
Like, how you get finesse for eighth of weed? Like, it's
because we saw a dummy running across their forehead. We better get this nigga right here. You know what happened? He was walking around looking all stupid and shit.
I was so fucking mad when I went on vacation. I couldn't find no fucking weed. Like, it took me. I was so mad we had to come home. I couldn't find no weed when I went on vacation recently. I couldn't find no weed after my last day. It's like, all right, it's time to go. Like, I'm done. I have no more nothing else to smoke. It's time to go. I'm done.
It won't ruin my vacation, but
it's going to ruin my vacation. I don't like fucking people like that.
9 times out of 10, I'm going to find some. They get the bitch out of the country, in the country.
The Buttermilk Brigade where we was at was too thick, so I don't think, it wasn't giving what it was supposed to be. It was, the palm color people was everywhere.
The palm color?
The Buttermilk Brigade.
You talking about white people, yo?
Yep, the Buttermilk
They keep thinking, these palms, I be thinking like they like, because I keep talking about, I think of palms, I think of happy shit, but I don't.
You want me to say Buttermilk Brigade then?
When I think of buttermilk, I think of happy shit. It makes my tummy say,
That's fried chicken.
You want some fried chicken?
That's what I'm doing.
I was getting fried chicken when I left here, so I'm going to New Denny's to get me some fried chicken. And probably it's like
so who?
New Denny's.
What's that?
It's in West Philly.
You
know New Denny's.
I don't do what's really like that.
Bitch, we don't do you. It's okay.
That's very true. You girls talk about me behind my back
Keep that
to other people.
I'm pretty now, so. Look at the kids, so. Shout out to Jason Montclair Supreme.
That's what I was saying, right?
I thought it'd be shady and say who.
No,
I'm like, I don't know who that
he
is.
was about to
I
say
know
it.
who that is.
Nigga, you legit
Yes.
told me he got a whole portrait in Philadelphia.
I know. I was a little hyped for him. I was. I just did a screenshot the other day. He had won an award for like the makeup artist. You know, best of Phillies 2021. So
Shout out to him for that. Good for him.
that is hype.
Let me give him a round of applause. Give him a round of applause. Really right. I'll keep that.
You know, black gay man out here doing his thing.
Definitely doing his thing. You know he does what he do. He get Nene and who else? I do Alex. I know he do Alex Holly on 29. That's my girl. I watch TV. I watch the news. Only watch the news for her in the morning. Monday through Friday, she's funny. They're funny. Good day is funny.
I'm not gonna act like I'm a big fan of his. I just noticed it. You know, I do know him from the gay community, and I just thought it was something to be talk about.
Are we going out there?
I'm probably we could probably try to stop past that ball.
I mean, I'm only mentioning because we're on the radio and the people gonna listen to this by like 5:05, so we're going out there.
Oh, because we're doing it that early. We putting it out that early this time.
Yeah, it'll be the way I got to hang everything. We're smooth today, baby.
I personally feel like you shouldn't air until after 9.
Why?
I don't know. Even though it's like pre-recorded, they can listen to it whenever. I don't know. It's just so raunchy.
I don't give a fuck. Listen, I don't have kids.
Just make sure all the kids are at bed when y'all listen to this show.
Don't make sure the kids is at bed. Don't let them hear this shit. Let them learn about life. Let them learn about real life. Let y'all kids cuss.
Well, if they turn on the television, they just get all that anything.
If they got cell phones, they got access to the internet.
Because the shit that you could like, it's like even that.
What?
I just got all the time. Just think, child.
What you got to flush it for?
Don't just think about the stuff that's on TV now. Did you watch the Jocelyn Hernandez show?
That's when I got this. Do it like it's your thing, baby. Do it like it's your thing.
Season 2? Did you see season 2?
Do it like it's your thing, baby.
He's in here doing it again. Did you see season 2?
Nah, I didn't even see season 1. What the fuck is the Zeus Network?
Season 2? Like, straight butt, like, this bitch was butt ass naked in the pool just smoking the Dutch talking.
Okay, so where do we get
butt ass naked?
I don't watch this kind of TV.
It's on Zeus.
I don't even know what Zeus is. Like, I watch shit like The Magicians. I'm a nerd, yo. I'm a raunchy ass fucking nerd.
Child, it was like one of the memes earlier this year. Double homicide. You ain't hear that little meme, that little thing that was going around when the girl was like, I had 2 abortions, and the girl was like, damn, double homicide. That's from Jocelyn. Very first episode.
Damn, double.
She's like, damn, double homicide. Everyone was like, damn.
Damn, bitch,
But you
was fucked up.
But you bust out laughing though, like, cause it's funny.
It's fucked up.
It's not funny, but it's funny.
The new TikTok is, what she do? She said, I'm getting a Grammy for this song. Do it like it's your thing, baby. Do it like
No, it's do it like it's my B-Day.
Yeah, she be like, she be doing
Do it like it's my B-Day. Do it like, I must say, I actually like the little song a little bit.
I do too, I downloaded it.
Do it like it's, okay, Jocelyn, we see you, bitch.
I downloaded it. Like, I seen it enough on TikTok, but like, it's alright. I definitely downloaded it.
It's okay. Once you listen to it a few times, it's a little catchy.
Did you get into the new Lizzo rumors?
What Lizzo do now?
Her new song.
Oh, it's not a rumor. Her and Cardi B?
No, that's the name of the song. It's called Rumors.
Oh.
Did you see it?
No, I didn't listen to it yet.
It's hot. Did you seen
I only think of one song when I think of rumors, and I think of
oh.
I'm just saying.
No shade, like, yeah, so the Disney movie, what's it called, Hercules or something? The gods. The 8 fates or whatever, the black girls. That's how the treatment for the video was given.
Okay.
It's very that. It's cute. I didn't watch it all.
Okay, because Cardi had posted, I think it's something Cardi posted, and she was like, make sure you watch the video to keep your face clear and your pussy wet.
Once again, putting her on something she don't need to be the fuck on.
Who, Cardi? Why don't she?
I just don't. I just feel like.
I feel like I listen to the mix name, but I can't.
I feel like that Normani song, Wild Side, or whatever it's called. You heard the Normani song that Cardi's on? Alright, when we leave, you gotta listen to it. Like, I feel like it's just one of those things that's just not needed. The song is fucking fire by itself.
It's Cardi B, baby.
I know she's on there to push the album and to sell the tracks. Like, I know the reasoning why. I'm not stupid. I'm pretty sure. I know the marketing engineer and
I'm pretty sure she has they have a whole verse without her on it, but you're not going to listen to it.
I will. And how about this?
I love Megan Thee Stallion, but I don't listen to Savage without Beyonce on it. I forgot the fucking song was without Beyonce on it. to be honest with you.
I don't even listen to
Same
that
thing with
shit.
Birthday Cake from Rihanna. If it comes out without Chris Brown on it, it's like, where's the rest of the song?
That was the song.
Yeah.
It was just an interlude.
So certain things, she probably has to. But I gotta listen to the song because, like you saying, it's good without her. Right?
I feel like the song is strong as shit. The lyrical content, like the video, the treatment for the video was really, really good and really, really sound.
Maybe she didn't feel that way.
Maybe the label didn't feel that way.
Yeah, maybe.
And I understand that it's politics and it's a
Mhm.
business thing, but from a consumer standpoint, I just felt it was unwarranted. Didn't need it.
I would have to listen to it. I definitely
You
listen to it.
listen to it.
Because most of the ones I feel like when they're on there, it's needed.
You think it's needed?
It's because the song is gonna be trash without it. It's gonna be needed.
Hopefully, we got some ad sponsors coming up next week.
It's gonna be trash.
You think it's gonna be trash?
No, not the advice today. Next thing, I need some people to fucking be calling this live line to me. I mean, not this live line, that voice note thing. I need to hear all y'all feedback, shit like that, so I can like and like cat back next week. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yo, you trying to clap back at the bitch?
Yeah, because there's certain things like, all right, we're blunt talk. We want to give our unwarranted point. We want to give our unwarranted opinions, but we have to have stuff to give our opinions on. And it can't just be stuff that me and you talk about. We need y'all to give us some fucking opinions to talk about for real, for real. You get me?
Oh, so this is a play to our listeners, to all 70 of you so far that listened last week. Thank you. Y'all can hit us up. I put all the contact information on our platforms. We're Blunt Talk Radio everywhere. We're Blunt Talk Radio
Period.
Podcast, Apple Podcasts, Blunt Talk Radio on Instagram. Once again, the contact information, the phone number is 267-473-6763. Leave us a message. And
Yes.
you can leave us an email at blunttalkradio215@gmail.com. You got something else to say?
Are we about to finish up or something?
I don't know.
Well, I definitely want to give y'all something to like think about because it's something that we want to talk about, and I feel like I need your opinions on it. So,
Go ahead.
we're all grown, but how do y'all feel about if your friend doesn't like someone else? Do you feel that that person can still be, your friend? Like, how does that work? Like, if I stop fucking with Tammy, does Veronica gotta stop fucking with Tammy too because she's my friend, or vice versa?
I feel as though if I was introduced to somebody from a friend and me and that person has a standalone relationship outside of the one that the three of us had, and me and one of the people in the group fall out, then that's between me and that person. We fell the fuck out. We didn't fall out as a unit. Me and that person fell out. So my standalone relationship with the third party shouldn't affect if y'all two still kick it, because I know for me, I come from a place of respect. I'm not going, we fell out, it is what it is. I don't wish no ill will towards the dead bitch or a ghost to me, whatever the case may be. But I hear you hoes be running around these streets still talking about a bitch or whatever. Y'all always got some negative connotations to say about me or whatever the case may be. Respectively, y'all can eat a dick, and some of y'all are already doing that, but y'all can continue to do that. Like, we keep it a bean. Like, I don't bother with y'all. Don't bother with me. But the lack of support that you people give your people sometimes because you don't fuck with somebody kills me. Why is that one? Anyway, yo, let me ask you a question though. I need y'all feedback on this too. So, you and your dude live together, right? He makes what, $85,000 a year, and you work, and y'all live together, but you gotta borrow money from your dude for groceries, and it's always a problem. Is that really your dude? That's your roommate.
Who the fuck is doing what?
Mm.
You lost me once you said 80-something grand. We not borrowing shit for nothing and stressing about nothing. I'm confused about this shit.
That's your boyfriend. That's not your husband. It's your boyfriend. Y'all live together.
Does he eat at my house?
Yeah. That's your boyfriend, and y'all live together.
Okay, I heard that part.
Yet you're still borrowing money to buy groceries.
I'm not borrowing money. Borrow means I have to give it back to you.
Yes.
We live together.
No. You have to give it back to.
So do we have separate food and shit that we're eating? Like, is it my side of the refrigerator, his side of the refrigerator?
Please
I'm
explain to me what's
confused.
the fucking point.
I'm getting confused on the whole word of borrowing. If we live together,
If we live together, nigga, and you coming in my house and shooting up my club 3 times a week, why am I borrowing anything from you?
that's the point I'm talking about. So that is we don't need your comment on that. That is already an F no.
No, we do, because guess what? It's a whole bunch of bitches out here doing the same shit, and a whole bunch of niggas doing the same shit. Stop frauding.
That's called dumb bitch 101 standard.
Oh my
No, because I feel like honestly, y'all, I'm just gonna say maybe that was a bad scenario. I feel like it was a bad scenario he had to use because that is just Bitch,
That's
any
not a bad scenario.
any
But,
bitches out here, they got a man living with them, they gotta borrow money when their food and they refrigerator run out. Ours, we live together. We stay in the same house. We sleep in the same fucking bed. The food that's in this refrigerator, we are eating. Unless you are labeling, those are my 6 eggs or some shit. I'm not saying I gotta borrow fucking money for you to go get more food. It's our food.
Why are you still in this situation? That's what I don't understand. Why are you still in this situation?
Like, it would be no situation.
Nah, it wouldn't be one for me because I.
And if he is still living here, I completely concur with you said. We are roommates. Everything will get split 50-50, and you will fuck when I want to. I want to.
When you want to?
When I want to.
Well, bitch, if that's the case, I'll just give you money for the escort.
Okay, there you go. You can do what you want to do, but you still gonna pay these bills over here because we still live together as my roommate. And you better not bring another motherfucker in this house. I dare you.
Why?
I dare you.
Why?
I just did. Go ahead. See you gonna. I wish somebody would. Somebody would bring motherfucker.
Why?
I could never stay with somebody and that you are having relationships with. Okay, you cannot be staying with somebody in a relationship with. Y'all decide to break up and still be roommates. That is a no go right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, y'all must not have been with the right crazy bitch because it's a no.
Baby, the way the hands have been laid before, but that's a whole nother topic. We'll talk about the message at some point. Alright people, it's been real. Thank y'all for tuning in for me. You know, if you want to talk to me, just_Ray215 on all social platforms. Please stay out of my inbox though. Blunt Talk Radio everywhere. Once again, 267-473-6763. So.
And it's your boy Seth Perry. You know, that's the SETH. Perry with an I is on all platforms. You could definitely jump in my inbox. I don't mind conversating with complete strangers. I love it. It's something I love to do. And you know, for all the ladies.